Welcome to the NBA All-Star Game here in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars going up against the East All-Stars. One thing we've seen lately, much of the best talent to recently enter the league is now in its prime. We'll be watching incredible matchups in this All-Star game. Plus, a few big-time individual rivalries. Should be entertaining. And tonight, the culmination of All-Star Week, the big game, as they say. Shaq, final score is not going to mean much, so what are the guys out here playing for?
A couple of guys will be jockeying for the MVP, and you just got to go out there and say, hey, you know what? I have individual pride. Let me go to work for the fans.
Yeah, if you come out here joking around, thinking that it's just going to be a fun day, you're taking the wrong approach. It is a celebration. However, give the fans more.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the fans, we love the fans, don't we?
Oh, we love it.
You fans out there, all of you who are watching us right now,
thank you.
we love you. We love you, fans.
From the heart, brother.
We really do.
From the heart.
We
Touch
really
your TV
do.
screen. Touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
Oh, there's something there. There's something there.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James. Iverson is out there with Johnson. And there's Malone. And it's O'Neal in at the 5.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And finish off by Bryant.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
The West All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Robertson against Johnson. He kicks it to James. Down low. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by James.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Pippen.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Passes it to James. Pippen with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Kobe against Iverson. Kobe passes to Robertson, and he gets the bucket. Robertson's got his first points in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
Now here's LeBron. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and he's completely unconcerned with the game's outcome. He said, I'm really worried about only two things: that everyone gets enough time on the floor and that nobody gets hurt. Sounds right to me, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Bird over O'Neal. Malone with the rebound.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Pass to Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Kobe kicks to Durant. A second chance effort. Malone with the block. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Another shot. Bird tipped away, and he recovers it and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Malone.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. Like these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. Are you reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
Bird hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. James kicks to Iverson. Pass to Malone. Now O'Neal. Over Durant. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
And Kobe gets it to go.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's James. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket good.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Shaq's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Over Robertson. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Pippen misses. And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 9 points.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Durant against O'Neal. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night. Johnson kicks to Shaq. Lets it go from deep. And Magic Johnson with the three.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble. This time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Robertson, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On the wing, Iverson. Defended by Bryant. Iverson passes to O'Neal. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Here's Iverson. No points in the game yet for him. And it goes down 2 points. And so Bryant will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point lead. And the pass to Pippen. Lets it go from the wing. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's LeBron. To the middle. Here's Malone. Sinks that one from the post.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Here is Robertson after the made shot from Karl Malone. Count that bucket. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Now here's James. Over Pippen. And that one's good by LeBron.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Kobe against Iverson. That's tipped. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Pushing it up. Fires top of the key. And there's Robertson. That's good on the assist by Bird. Bird's got his 3rd assist on the night. Robertson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Iverson against Bryant. Passes it to O'Neal. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the East with some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Durant. Garnett comes in for Larry Bird. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Bryant. Then for the West All-Stars, Chamberlain's checked in for O'Neal. Worthy comes in for Malone. And it's Stockton in for Iverson. Now here's Garnett. Left side, Pippen. Over LeBron. Great D that time from LeBron.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Jordan, he's checked in for the East. Chris Paul's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Jordan kicks to Garnett. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots open. Mercy, mercy me.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
With some arc, and Wade with the lay-in.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. Jordan finds Wade. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots. Roof shots.
And he makes the first.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a 3-point game. Worthy dishes to Paul. Here's LeBron, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
Here's Wade. Garnett trying to break loose. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 5 now.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Paul kicks to LeBron. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Wade outside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Offensive rebound. Worthy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
James Harden, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Nowitzki's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the East All-Stars. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Misses off the left iron.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Bucket is good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Pass to Worthy. Over Garnett. It's Worthy missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Jordan. No good. Shot missing. Excellent defense from Worthy. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good from Paul.
I think the three-point shot is one of Paul's deadliest weapons. You got to chase him off the line.
Paul against Harden. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The East All-Stars have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good from Harden.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Paul. One second left.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. West All-Stars out in front, leading by just one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A great event unfolding, one quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star Game.
And so here are the West All-Stars.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got Harden. Michael Jordan is out there with Garnett. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, here's a factoid you might not know about Chris Paul. Basketball is not his only sport. He's an amazing bowler, too. Now, I'm not sure if you call that a sport as much as you call it a skilled activity, but he's good at it.
And so he hits both. Harden with it. Kicks to Jordan. Dishes it to Wade. Wade, good. Wade's got 11 points. And it's Paul with the ball for the West All-Stars. trailing by 2. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Harden against Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The East making a switch. Wilkins is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Wade on the wing. Outside Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Duncan. The West All-Stars pull it in. And there's Worthy on the assist by Stockton. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead. Worthy's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Harden against Paul. Fires the 3. And James Harden good for 3. 5 points in the game.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball. And, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Good on the bucket.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Vince Carter, who's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Worthy. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And taken away by Paul to the middle. Here's Stockton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Steph Curry's checked in for Chris Paul. No good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Curry. He kicks it to Chamberlain. Tipped away. Nowitzki against Garnett. The dish to Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Nowitzki. Chamberlain kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the West All-Stars get it back in a new 24. Here's Nowitzki. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And there's no doubt about it, fellas. Nowitzki has firmly cemented himself as an NBA legend. A sweet shooting big man who continues to get it done.
Harden the pass to Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Iverson. That one doesn't drop. Durant with some nice D. On the wing, Harden shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Anthony nowhere around. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
It's stolen by Anthony. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bird. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Carter against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
That's tipped. Wilkins against Iverson. Outside Wilkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shaq passes to Curry.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
The West All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. And the East with some changes. Pippen's checked in for Carter. Kobe comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Robertson in for James Harden. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Karl Malone's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Pippen. Robertson outside. Bryant against Iverson. And Bryant kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution. Just didn't knock it down. But you're right. They're happy with that shot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
The East All-Stars have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Durant finally captured that elusive first championship in 17 and the finals MVP trophy to boot. An effortless scorer who has also made great strides defensively.
Johnson, he's checked in for the West. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bird, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, going end to end, Kevin, Larry may not beat you with pure speed. Matter of fact, he won't beat you with speed, but his instincts, platinum level off the chart as a finisher.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Robertson dishes to Bryant from 15 feet away. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. And that's 17 points for Kobe Bryant. Johnson kicks to Iverson. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bird. On deep, Robertson hits the three-point bomb. Robertson's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The West All-Stars have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
And Johnson is an elite talent, a special talent, a very unique point guard with amazing size, about 6'9". He can flat out take over games because he virtually can play every position.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. The East All-Stars on offense. Robertson kicks to Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
I think that's a critical timeout too, Kevin. I mean, they need to find a way to slow him down, shut him down, because he's tearing them apart right now.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Durant for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
That one goes in. 16 points for LeBron.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Iverson against Bryant. Unloads. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Fade away. And it's LeBron missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Bird. They get it again. Bird's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Malone. Nice D from Pippen.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
And it's Bird with the jam.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Worthy's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Iverson. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Feeds it to O'Neal. Over Durant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Shaq's got 14 points for the game. Here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 2. And Bryant kicks to Durant. Robertson outside. Back to Durant. Got a piece of it. Now the pass to Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Paul kicks to Shaq. To the inside. The rebound by Pippen. Now the East All-Stars with it. Passes it to Robertson. Bryant gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. Pippen against James. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Durant against Shaq. Durant, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Worthy. East grabs the miss.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. West All-Stars lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out in these guys. That's right, and they had to say it real nice and smooth. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the emotions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there at Malone. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's covered by Malone. It's good. 25 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
James. That one misses. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Iverson against Bryant. Here's Johnson. Tries again. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Johnson, the pass to Iverson. Johnson outside. O'Neal kicks to Iverson. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. From deep, LeBron. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And there's the feed to Kobe. From 6 away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight. Here's West now. They lead by 1. Johnson kicks to Iverson. Drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The East All-Stars have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. There's the 3. And Magic Johnson with the 3. 12 points for him.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now. Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
Pass to LeBron. Four on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Pippen. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Ryan against Iverson. James right side. To the middle. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, Kevin, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
There's the pass to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the West with the ball. 4-point game. Johnson kicks to Chamberlain. Over Robertson. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Kobe passes to Bird. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Chamberlain lays it up off the glass. Chamberlain got 6 here in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Malone against Robertson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And we're also seeing that power game on the interior, really just putting on a clinic when you talk about post play.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for the East. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Bird. Carter comes in for Scottie Pippen. Wilkins is checked in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Robertson. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Malone. Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. John Stockton, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Magic Johnson. Now Curry. Kicks it to Anthony. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Curry against Harden. Curry finds Nowitzki, and the layup's good off the glass. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Duncan comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James Harden. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Stockton passes to Chamberlain. Carter outside. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Anthony. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Wade against Curry. Wade dishes to Wilkins. Chamberlain with the block, and he's able to get it back. Goes back up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Wilkins has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's Anthony. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And here are the East All-Stars now. Knocks it loose. Wade kicks to Garnett. Passes to Duncan. Pass to Wilkins. Over Stockton. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Wilkins has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Curry with the three. The West All-Stars get it back in a new 24. That one goes. Count it.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Wade finds Garnett. And here's Duncan. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Wilkins. And the West All-Stars have possession. Count it. Good.
Well, right there on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
Wade passes to Wilkins. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Worthy's checked in. Here's Jordan. Outside Wilkins. Shoots over Worthy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Paul's checked in. That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Worthy kicks to Paul. Here's Nowitzki, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Stockton against Jordan. Passed away. Clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the West All-Stars with possession. They lead by 4. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Worthy dishes to Paul. To the paint and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Shaq is checked in for the West. And it's Wade with the ball for the East All-Stars. Knocked away and taken away by Paul. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Wilkins against Worthy. Outside Wilkins. Shoots over Worthy and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. .152 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to O'Neal, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Wade kicks to Wilkins. Wade outside. Jordan up top. Worthy against Wilkins. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Worthy. Wilkins can't get it to go. The pass to Worthy. Poked away. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
The West All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The East making a switch. Robertson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Worthy. 1:07 left in the third. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Jordan kicks to Robertson. Back to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Stockton passes to Nowitzki. Now here's Worthy. Paul outside. Three-pointer. And it's the East with the rebound. Robertson kicks to Garnett. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Wade. Tipped away. Back to Garnett. Kicks it out to Robertson. Good on the triple. Robertson's got 12.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to O'Neal. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
And so it's the West All-Stars in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, you can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Duncan is out there with Bird. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Robertson. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. The East making a switch. Durant's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the West.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Paul. And here is Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kobe's got 34.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Ball against Robertson. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Robertson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Durant. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, you know what? I tell you, Kevin, we talk about Robertson's talent, okay? But what about the hustle for the second chance points? I mean, that's why he's so great.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time, too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this 4th quarter.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bird. Iverson outside. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Here's Durant. He dishes it to Bird. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And then Malone with the dunk.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
Robertson kicks to Durant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for Paul. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Dishes it to James. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot. And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Yes, that goes in.
and you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, fatigue really a factor. You can see the heavy legs, and that's why he was wide open on that shot. The defender just couldn't get to him.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Three from Robertson. No good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Johnson against Robertson. Durant wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 19 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's West now. They trail by 1. Johnson kicks to Iverson. The dish to Malone. No good on the shot.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
From 18 feet away and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, and you know, Johnson gets it done anywhere on the floor, Kevin, as a scorer. I mean, but he's especially potent from the mid-range area.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. Robertson against Johnson. Right side Durant. Chamberlain with the block. They recover it. And it's Bird missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. He can't hit that time. Bird with some nice D. Outside Durant. He kicks to Robertson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And, you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter, Kevin. Inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
Robertson against Johnson. Stolen by Durant. Right side, Kobe. Nice step back to get it off. Now it's a 3-point East All-Star lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Shot left block. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kobe's got 15 points here in the second half.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
James kicks to Johnson. Down low, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Hey, Kevin, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Well, he's willed this team to the lead, demanding the rock and capitalizing with ease.
Johnson kicks to Iverson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. Puts it up from 17. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Feeds it to Bryant. Here's Bird. Goes up again. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Malone. That's blocked by Bird. Kobe against Iverson. Inside. Robertson. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denial.
Poke loose. Kicks it to LeBron. Inside. Here is Durant. Bird outside. Pass to Robertson. The 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James against Pippen. James kicks to Johnson. Drains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Make a play, come on!
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Chamberlain. Robertson outside. Pass to Bird. Lock at 6. Over Johnson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Bryant looking over the floor. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Right side, Kobe. And stolen by Iverson. That one wide left.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with the height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Pass to Johnson. Pippen against LeBron. 5 on the clock. Fades away. Count that one. James has got 21 in the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
A three from Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Kobe's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the East All-Stars. Kobe's gone to work from the arc, nailing all 4 of his attempts. Here's Iverson. Again, the West All-Star.
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man had. Impressive.
16 feet away. Again, the West All-Star.
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
On the wing, Bryant. To the middle, here's Durant. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Iverson against Kobe. Johnson left side. LeBron outside. Iverson against Bryant. Lets it go from 14. Sinks it.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They trail by 2. 32 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Shaq is checked in for the West. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ryan in the post. Iverson covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Johnson, and that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kobe with it. The 19-foot shot, and James pulls it down. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
The 3 from Bryant doesn't go that time.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.